everybody, this is Terrence here, your favorite real estate agent with Team T and Keller Williams. I'm out here today with my favorite home inspector, Michael, with the Sterling Inspection Group. And today we're going to talk about one of the biggest purchases you'll probably ever make in your life. We're going to talk about home inspection, and we're going to have Michael give us just a little bit of information on what type of things we can look for and why we need to get these home inspections done. So Michael, tell me a little bit about why a home inspection is so important for buyers.
Well, typically when a person is buying a home, it's the largest purchase of their life, generally speaking.
Right.
And you want to know what you're getting. You want to know what you're buying. You're paying a lot of money and you want to make sure that you're not getting something that you weren't aware that you paid for.
So Michael, you've done a lot of inspections, and I think you set a new record this week of 43 inspections, right?
47.
47 inspections. Wow, that is a lot of home inspections.
Well, let me set the record straight. We did 47 inspections this week, or by the end of this week we'll have 47, but it wasn't by myself. And my grandkids think I'm Superman, but I'm not really Superman.
Superman of inspections.
There you go. So 47 inspections was completed by the Sterling Inspection Group. We have 6 inspectors, which makes us the largest inspection company in the Puget Sound.
Wow. Tell us a little bit about what the most common defect you find in homes here in the Northwest.
Well, usually it's 3 things: water, water, and water. Now I'm joking, but it really is. You know, we find carpenter ants, we find termites, we might find wood-boring beetles, but by far all those put together don't add up to as much damage as we find from moisture. We live in a rainy state, so therefore moisture, rain is the most efficient item that we find. Wood rot, you know, caulking doesn't get taken care of. People don't maintain the home.
So when we're looking at these homes and you're doing these inspections, how do we determine if this is the right house for our buyers?
What type of client are they? Are they a client that have a skill set where they know how to do some remodeling of their own, they're pretty handy? Or do they have relatives, dad or father-in-law or sister or uncle that are contractors, electricians, plumbers, roofers? If that's the case, then they can look at homes that are maybe a little bit more on the rough around the edges. But if they're not, and you can determine that, then they need to have a turnkey house.
So Michael, in addition to a regular home inspection, are there any other tests or inspections that a homeowner might want to do in addition to doing a home inspection?
There are things that they could choose to do or choose not to do. They could do a combustible gas leak test, like this fireplace right here. They might want to know, is there any gas leaks there, or at the cook stove, or at the water heater or furnace, or at the meter. So we offer to do a gas leak test. They could do an indoor air quality or mold test if they were concerned. And you know your client. I mean, do they have a lot of allergies? Are the kids sick a lot? Right. Do they want to know about their indoor air quality? Do they want to know about the water they drink? And we can do water testing if they're on a well. They could do a sewer scope. A sewer scope is where we take a fiber optic camera and we put it down the clean out of the house. But we're doing it inside of the pipe to make sure there's no breaks, no offsets, no root intrusion, because you want to know that, because that's a really big ticket item. A damaged sewer line can actually cost more than a roof sometimes. People usually choose a home inspector by 2 things. Is he available, and what does he charge? And those are the 2 worst ways to do it.
Right.
In 17 years of inspecting, I've ever had anybody really say, well, I paid too much for that inspection and he found too many things. You want to know those things.